Welcome back, everyone, to another segment of the MCR. Mac and me. My name's TJ. And in this segment, I'd like to discuss some of the terms and phrases different people have used to describe President Trump's methodology and what he's been doing lately. Okay. And then we, even we'll provide some examples of why we believe this. And I'm going to start with one of my favorite radio commentators, Dan Bongino. He likes to bring out the little toy Rock'em Sock'em robots, and he always mentions how that's what President Trump needs to do is he needs to go to town like you might see on the Rock'em Sock'em robots, where you just kind of, You got Steve Bannon from the War Room. I think he likes to use the term flood the zone. And President Trump is definitely flooding the zone. And then we're going to come to one of my favorite commentators that I love to watch. And in fact, I watched a little bit of him just this morning. Victor Davis Hanson. Hoover Institute refers to him as the classicist farmer, given his extended learning. Okay. And Victor Davis Hanson was talking about President Trump and the manner of his execution. And he referenced a French phrase favored by General Patton in World War II. And that phrase was l'audace, toujours l'audace, meaning audacity, always audacity.
Right.
In some of my research here, it actually originated with Frederick the Great of Prussia. French adopted it. Patton loved it and kind of adopted it himself. And, the meaning of the audacity, always audacity, be bold, be daring, never hesitate to take risks. And that one.
Well, let me paraphrase it in today's language. In it to win it.
Yes. And in saying this, look at some of his appointees: Hegseth, Pam Bondi, Tulsi Gabbard. Talk about audacity, the audacity to nominate Pete Hegseth. Of course, that's from the perspective of the liberal Democrats or the DC elite, we'll say.
Right. Those who don't want no change and they're perfectly happy with the thieving and the status quo.
Oh yeah, Doge. The way he's unleashed Doge, and they are far from being done. Stripping a list of deep state actors of their clearances, and in general, the perks that come with them holding these prior offices in the last administration. I hear that Biden's had his security clearance pulled, and I do have a short list here. But
God knows who was using it.
Yeah, I have a short list here because the list is far beyond what I have here, and it sounds like it's growing daily. Former Secretary of State Antony Blinken pulled. National Secretary Advisor Jake Sullivan pulled. New York Attorney General Letitia James pulled, and there's a reason why he specifically did hers. I'll mention that here in a minute. Manhattan DA Alvin Bragg pulled. Biden's Deputy AG Lisa Monaco pulled. Corrupt prosecutor Andrew Weissman, going back to the first impeachment, pulled. Deep state lawyer Mark Zaid pulled. Norm Eisen, kind of one of the architects of the Trump impeachments, pulled. Basically, and let's just say the entire CIA, Jesse Waters reported I want to say 90% or the entire staff of the CIA was offered a buyout.
90%, I heard.
Yeah, you just go. Here's 8 months pay. We're going to be better off if you guys just go away, And when you think about it, and the reason why the FBI is not mentioned is, but here's my theory. This is my theory here. Kash Patel hopefully will be confirmed next week, and then it'll be the FBI's turn. you know?
Well, I suspect Thune is going to have to twist some arms to get that happen, because if the votes were there, they'd have had the vote already.
Oh yeah, yeah. But as far as the CIA, when 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 the administration says, you know what, we don't care if you all quit. What does that tell you about that administration? You know, and let's go back to the audacity, always audacity. You know what, CIA, just goodbye,
Harry Truman
goodbye.
said he wished he had never started the CIA, and that he wished he had ended it before Eisenhower became president. Eisenhower knew it was no good. Kennedy said he was going to smash it into 1,000 pieces, and perhaps that's why he got smashed into 1,000 pieces. Nixon said he was going to get rid of him, and look what happened to Nixon. What did Chuck Schumer say? They got 6 ways from Sunday of getting you.
Yep.
You know what? If they're getting the American people, that organization should not exist.
Now, I'd like to back up to Letitia James and Alvin Bragg. In pulling their security clearances, they are forbidden to enter federal buildings, which I think is great because, they might still be on some payroll, but they, at least during this administration, are completely ineffective now because, they're still trying to get Trump,
Right.
And well, good luck in doing that if you can't even get into the federal building to try and get Trump, I heard a commentator, and I don't recall who this was, and it might have been more than one. Someone made the comment, "Man, Trump's only been president for 3 weeks," and I said, "Wow."
Yeah. It feels like a year already.
Yeah, it's just so much has happened in less than a month, and it's kind of refreshing actually,
Yeah.
But it goes back to the French saying l'audace, toujours l'audace, audacity, always audacity. And I got to tell you, Trump's being pretty audacious right now. I do believe.
And
And Victor
doing it,
Davis
baby.
Hanson goes, man, I sure hope he keeps this up too.
You almost wonder, can they keep it up? Of course, the Democrats are going to run to the courts to their favorite judge, who will
And they've
stop
already
everything
done.
from
They've already
happening.
started.
And then we'll take it to our judge, which is a crying shame that there are their judges and our judges, when judges are supposed to be blind justice and impartial. Clearly, they are not. That's another thing that really needs to be revamped, is our judicial system.
Anyways, that's pretty much all I have for this segment. Trump's audacity, and I sure hope he just pedal to the metal, And that's all I got. We'll call this one a wrap, and we'll catch you in the next segment. As always, be safe, watch your six, and don't tread on me.